D vegan. I make a new juice today, and it is a very simple one with carrots, apples, oranges, lemon and ginger. Carrot, apple is maybe the first juice I'd recommend. Anybody who wants to begin juicing, I'd say make a carrot apple juice. If you have a nice juicer, I have a super juicer here, then you can easily make a juice with apples and carrots. Both are perfectly to juice. You get a nice texture out of it. Most of the juice comes out of the apples and the oranges and the carrots without any problem, with any kind of juicer basically. Other juices, for example, cannot handle greens so well, and so on. There are always some problems. All juicers have different preferences. Yeah. This juicer is not the best in the world, but it's one of the oldest, one of the most renowned, and he is pretty okay with everything. I don't get into the details now, but just to say, or an apple and carrot juice is the juice you can make with every kind of juicer. And you can also blend it, yeah, and filter through a nut milk bag or a sieve, maybe a micro sieve. You can also make a juice like that. I make a juice on a fasting day. Once a week I make a fasting day. I only drink lots of liquids. I personally drink 4 liters minimum on that day. That's personal to me. Others might drink more or less to feel great. Because if I drink less than 4 liters, I notice pressure in the head may begin even the day after fasting. I only fast one day usually. That's gentle and easiest way. I don't even need to seek medical advice for that, because one day is a safe measure. One day no food, no problem. If you are healthy, if you feel great. So sometimes if you fast longer, you can feel good, but still have a medical problem. You don't notice. Not with one day. That's why one day is recommended. But I do it every week. The rest of my life. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it's in 10 years. But you know, the idea. Go on and on and on. It's discipline. Without discipline, no success. It's a general rule. And now, I make a carrot juice. I always on this fasting day make a new recipe for a juice, of course. On other days I make new recipes for food mostly, that is firm, or soups or so. But the juice is special because I remove a very healthy part of the plant. I remove fiber. That what, in general terms, with a grain of salt, cannot be digested. It's not perfectly true, but the idea is, general idea is that what cannot be digested in the plant, what keeps the plant stable when it grows, and so that the fiber that is taken out of the plant to make a juice. That's what the juicer does. He removes the fiber from the plant. And when you drink a juice without the fiber, that is a juice now, then the digestion doesn't have any work to do, because what the digestion does in the intestines, in the mouth, they make the food smaller, they break it down, and so the nutrients can come out. And they remove the fiber from the nutrients. So, but this work in the intestines, yeah, it gives us 70% of our immune system. So it's very, very important work that the intestine works with the fiber. The fiber cleanses the intestines, it feeds the gut bacteria. That is a huge part of our food, of our digestive system, is a bacteria. We need them, they need to be healthy, the little guys. They are not guys, they have no soul. They have a soul maybe, because they are living, they have a soul. All living has a soul, but they don't have a individual consciousness. That's what we don't believe. Bacteria are not animals. Bacteria are the smallest living organisms we know. One cell is a bacteria. The bacteria have only one cell, and they have no individual consciousness. And individual consciousness is that what distinguishes humans and animals from plants. That's why we only eat plants. No humans, no animals, only plants. General rule, very simple. Yeah. And only plants have fiber, by the way. We don't produce fiber, and animal friends also don't produce fiber. Fiber is only in plants. Plants are our healthiest food. Yeah, and we reduce the fiber from the plants when juicing it. We don't need to digest. We just take the energy in and thrive. We can't do that too long usually because that is a very healthy thing. Yeah, digestion, we need it to thrive. But 1 day a week is like a long night of rest to reboot the system or to cleanse from inside the body and the mind, to self-reflect. The senses are more active on the outside, and on the inside we feel more, we experience more intensively, so we expand our awareness. A fasting day is wonderful if it is delightful. Yeah? That's why we call it gentle juice fasting. That's enough now, for now. If you have more questions or want to know, just leave a comment. I will try to answer as good as I can. For now, I will make the juice, and these new juice recipes are always very nice for me to learn about the ingredients. Yeah? With all this expanded awareness, I have a better sense for what an ingredient is. The carrot juice today, is very nice with apples, I told you. It's a perfect combination of flavors. You can even make a carrot juice without anything. It's also a nice juice. But with apples, it is a little bit nicer, I would say, because carrots can be a little bit bitter. Sometimes, yeah. The tender, young carrots, not so much. They have a lot of sugar. But the older ones, they can be a little bitter. Apple solves the problem immediately. You don't even need that much apple. You like less apple? Take less apple and more carrot? No problem at all. 5 carrots and 1 apple is a famous recipe all over the world now. It's more than 100 years old, and you can also take less apple. But I like a fruit juice also. I don't mind to drink more sweeter juices. I have no problem. I add today orange, and that is another classic juice. Apple carrot juice is classic, and orange carrot juice also. Today I try both together. Apples, orange, and carrots. Because I found apples and oranges juicing together tastes amazing. So I always learn something new. I try many now juices with apple and oranges together. It's a very common fruit, very inexpensive. So it's a nice thing, and they happen to be wonderful. They have nice creaminess, the wonderful flavor, a beautiful color, orange, yellow, beautiful. You have to try it. Yeah. I will now do it with oranges, with the carrots here to try something new. And I enhance this juice with a classical combination of mine. It is lemon and ginger. Lemon and ginger adds fire. The ginger, here, a good piece of ginger, you see, ginger root, adds fire to the other flavors, to the juice. And lemon tickles out more of the sugar in the ingredients. And it helps also, for the apples especially, to stay light. Otherwise, if we don't take lemon, these plants can turn brown. Oxidation, that's called. It's decay. So with lemon, it's antioxidant. And that's also a very good thing with these plants. They have these antioxidants that this makes them so healthy. So carrot, apple, orange, and lemon ginger to boost it, and maybe some peel of the lemon. Maybe not all of it. I will try that while juicing. I cut off the peel at first, and then I add them in the juicer, and I try if I can take some more or less, because actually the most healthiest part of a lemon or a citrus fruit in general is the peel. Yeah, the yellow part of the peel. They are the healthiest things in the lemon, but they are tasting very intense. You don't need that much. It can ruin the flavor if you take too much. But it can also be pretty nice if you take a little only. I try that now. I come back in a moment. I taste it for you then. See you in a moment. That's my juice today. My new juice. I will have maybe another one with a green, maybe kale juice, or with celery, or I don't know, parsley, maybe a beet juice also. Beet is also a wonderful power booster juice. Yeah, a lot of energy. Let's see, I don't know yet. But this one, definitely my first juice today. I drank a lot of water already and some tea, and so let's see. Maybe I make a broth later. That's also nice. Or plant milk can be nice, especially later in the day, to maybe have a little dessert like on fasting day. These juices, these beverages are like meals on a day. As I said, the fiber is not in the juice anymore. That is more, so it goes into the bloodstream directly without digestion. That means I have to drink it slowly, sip by sip, like a meal. I have some time to spend to drink the juice. It's a lot of juice, a liter. Because if I drink it all in one go, because I want to have some fun, so, and then there may be sugar spikes in the blood. And that can cause maybe I feel dizzy or something. It's not so good. The body should be balanced all the time. And that the balance of the intake of the nutrients, the moderation, that usually do the fiber. The fiber are for that, for many other purposes. Fiber also has a very important nutrients for us in a small amount. But I said it's a complex topic. Fiber are very important. But basically now they moderate the intake of nutrients, how we absorb them. And without moderation, it goes in fast, and that can cause problems. So drinking slowly is important. Same when I break the fast tomorrow, I will eat small amounts to first, maybe an apple, chew it slowly, then wait for a time. Because the body wants to have more and more, because today he's missing food. He's missing food, what he's used to get the calories. Fasting is primarily reduction of calories, reducing calories over a day. That's, I think, one way, a medical way to put fasting, define fasting. And the next day, our body will make up for it, because the body is based on routines, very strong. That's why we survive, because we have these routines in the physical part of our bodies. And these routines are sustaining us, keeping us going. And if we have less calories the first day, second day, the body does everything to get more calories. So it's tempting to eat more than I need tomorrow. To make the fasting a success in all ways, I have to break the fast in a very smart and intelligent way. Eat small amounts, wait, then eat another small amount, a little bit heavier maybe. The plants go down from in the tree, growing up the earth, under the earth. They are plants at different heights, and the higher the plants, the lighter they are. I begin with the plants above and slowly go below. This is the heaviest plants. Eat them later. So that is if you are very new to fasting, or you want to approach it in a very sensitive way, you do that, breaking the fast from upper to lower food. Yeah, and I will do that now with my juice. I will drink it slowly, enjoy it, and I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, like it, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. That's just you just need to click on the YouTube channel. There is a click. It's free. You can just subscribe. Anybody can subscribe for free. You can also click another little bell there that gives you notifications. So whenever I bring a new video out, that's every day, you'll be notified. So send a little email. So you can now do all these things to subscribe, to support me, and to be interested. And also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. MD Vegan everywhere. And if you want to know more about fasting, you can join me on Facebook, Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. That is a Facebook page, Tree Yoga, Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. That's the method comes from Tree Yoga. Basically, Tree Yoga brought the flow into yoga. 1980 it was, when Yogini Kaliji brought that to the main conferences in the 80s, the early 80s in the USA, in the 80s. And then the flow was all over the planet in yoga. In a couple of weeks, so hundreds of people who have gave flow yoga classes. Yeah, that it began. And flow is the non-violent lifestyle. Live in the flow non-violently. There's a lot of stories to tell about the flow, what exactly it is, but basically it's gentle, non-violent. And so the method of gentle juice fasting comes from the flow. Do it gentle, without pushing yourself, without hurting yourself, without force, without violence, without harm. Non-violent. That's gentle. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope to see you soon.